I grew up in a family where I had uncles who, I mean, I'm not shitting on them, but looking back, they're not that smart. But they had the assumption of being smart. And I saw how far that held them back from creating something, for building a life for themselves. This is just having the assumptions. Assumptions are powerful. So imagine you having the assumption and actually being smart. So you're smart, and then you have the assumption of being way smarter than you actually are. It's very it's not a good recipe for charging into the face of uncertainty and danger, because guess what, you have so much mental capacity and so much logic, always thinking. Like, I'm not saying that smart people are not out here killing things in their industry, building. I'm not saying that smart people are not building. I'm just saying that it's very, the chances of you seeing a very smart person over calculating and analyzing the possibilities of their ideas not playing out right or not coming into fruition is a lot higher than someone who is just completely oblivious about what they're doing, or someone who is naive about it, because they are not even looking at the possibilities of this, stalling down their personal progress, or this affecting their work life or their family life. They just go ahead doing it. I've decided to make it part of who I am, to think less and act more. Because I am unaware of what happens. I have set out an intention, I have an intention, and I take an action. What happens after that is not in my control. Thinking about the time, how long it's going to take, the resources needed, how many people, market research. I feel like for so many, there's so many things we can do. There's so many things we can do without having to do total market research, and we will still go out and conquer. People spend so much of their time doing market research because they have so much mental power, and they can just go in there and pour in their energy rather than go out to the field and do the actual work. And again, I blame the educational system for this. We love, the passive approach, because I see it as passive. If your thoughts are not converting to actions as fast as possible, it's passive. You're just like, you're caressing your brain, you're massaging your brain, you're just in that, you're stimulating yourself by not taking action. And this is the problem with lots of intelligent, smart people who are good writers, people who are really talented singers. I've met so many people who are really good writers, talented singers, and they cannot just turn on their camera and talk. But look at me. I just started doing this thing like some months ago, and I've made it my duty to fucking just sing, right? I'm just any melody that comes into my head, take it out. I'm like, you have to be like a portal. Do not let ideas just get stuck in your brain, because it actually goes to someone else. These thoughts are not random. These thoughts are just there in the ether, and whoever is ready to receives it, and then initiates, takes action, and they win. Even though their actions are not as accurate as yours, they take the action, and once they can actualize it, bring it to life, they can build from there. They can have other people come in and say, oh, this stuff, I have this idea, I have that idea, let's collaborate, let's partner and make this more. And that's how they build. But there you are, so smart. And I saw this in the life of my uncles. They are very good at criticizing others. Now, I'm not even going to say, oh, they were a lot smarter than these people they were criticizing. It doesn't really matter at this point. All that matters was that they had an opinion about something not being done right, and they were not doing anything themselves. Lots of smart people are not winning because they are too smart, and it's a problem.